Welcome to another edition of UTA Spotlight. I'm your host, Mallory Reagan. Motivation isn't one of the top commodities found on a college campus. A UTA basketball player has every reason to quit but never gives up. Cassie Munoz tells us more.
Many athletes face adversity. One UTA student didn't let the adversity she faced limit her success. That's Annabelle Lindsay, a member of the UTA Moving Mavs team.
So from around the age of 6, I started playing able-bodied basketball and very quickly fell in love with the sport. Like, I can honestly say it's my first love was basketball. I actually signed a letter of intent to come play college basketball at a school in North Dakota at age 17, but unfortunately suffered a career-ending injury 3 months before I was meant to fly out to move to America, and was told that I'll never be able to run or jump or play any able-bodied sport.
It's not often athletes get a second chance after facing career-ending injuries, but Lindsay looked further as she was determined to live out her dream of playing basketball at an elite level.
One of my former teammates and my best friend actually sent me a message. It was like, hey, there's this wheelchair basketball team that's here in Canberra. Like, I know it's not the same, but at least we'll be playing again and you can play in some shape or form. So I just basically shifted goals as soon as I found out that it was possible to do so.
Wheelchair basketball has not only given her a second chance, but it has also given her the chance to be an advocate for adaptive sports.
I've just seen so many inequalities in the disability community, which I now want to fix, and it's led me to meet the most amazing people ever. I think even just making sure that more people know about adaptive sports, because I honestly think that it changes people's lives.
For students who suffer from muscle pain or those who just want to take some time to relax, UTA offers a special service. Julio Vega has more.
Hands and fingers with nearly 2 decades of experience and technique. A bit of white noise to help clear your mind and relax. A calm and secluded happy place. This is what getting a massage at UTA is like.
Pain changes you, and it makes you very angry often. It will isolate you. You're not able to do the same things that you used to do. I know that from personal experience. I was in a lot of pain for 17 years of my life just from the back surgery. If you can see people able to get back their life, or at least the majority of what they were able to do, it really is satisfying.
Wes, as he is known, says he's found his place as the pain relief provider on campus. He has mastered the techniques needed to help his clients find the remedies that they need. The student here is an avid rock climber and was in need of some arm and upper back treatment.
I don't do enough stretching, so it just like my muscles will get tight. And just right now, there was like a little knot I felt on my right shoulder, and he got it undone. So now my body's like recovering. So if anyone who's like an athlete or has stress, this is the perfect place to go to.
So, have you seen Wes? Julio Vega, UTA News.
If you want to book an appointment with Wes, you can email him at wesley.nelson@uta.edu. Some UTA students had a really special event this week, mixed with anime and coffee. Kylan Riley has the story.
This past Friday, UTA's Japanese Culture Society put on a special fundraiser here at the MAC in the form of a pop-up cafe. And with easily over 150 people showing up for the night's festivities, they created a line that went out the door.
I feel it was amazing because we had so many people out here tonight. They came all out and just supported us, and that's all that we care about.
Now, some may find it strange to have a successful cafe in the same building students come to play basketball. However, that was far from the most interesting thing seen Friday night.
When you think of a traditional cafe, you might imagine a barista with an apron on, serving you coffee from behind a counter. However, the Japanese Culture Society here at UTA has put up a pop-up cafe here in the MAC building, and it's a little out of the ordinary.
Hi, I'm May.
Hi.
Rar, I'm Yumi.
Hi, nice to meet y'all.
Something you see straight out of like some sort of anime, I guess, yeah.
The Japanese Culture Society hosted a maid cafe, which is a type of cosplay restaurant found predominantly in Japan. In these popular restaurants, the staff dress as their favorite characters, maids or butlers, and treat their customers as masters.
It's our gateway into the Japanese culture because it's so different from American than other places around the world. And it's just really interesting and fun to learn about Japan and their culture and stuff like this, because this is a fun thing to do.
The Japanese Culture Society managed to drum up a lot of interest in their club with the night's events. showing that you don't have to be Japanese to love what the Japanese do.
I think we only actually have like 2 Japanese people that are in our club. But yeah, it's mostly just a lot of people who enjoy Japanese culture.
Anyone interested in seeing what's next for the Japanese Culture Society can follow them on their Facebook page or Instagram. I'm Kylan Riley, UTA News.
And that's all we have for today. I'm your host, Mallory Reagan. We'll see you next week.